morning, colleagues. It's my great honor to be here attending this Verona forum. It's my first time to be here. And thanks for the organizer of this forum and Antonio to inviting me to talk something about China, specifically about innovation and cooperation of new startup companies. And I think it couldn't be a better one for me to talk about this in this forum, because I have been expecting some international venues to share my ideas about Iton's idea on how to improve the cooperation between China and international colleagues. This is a picture taken from last night's dinner. I think it's very innovative and creative, so I put it here in my slides as a representation of, we are talking about China. And talking about the presentation, I didn't prepare a keyboard-typed PPT as common. Instead, I wrote a presentation, with only one slide. I hope with this kind of mode, you can grasp the whole picture that I want to share with you in my mind. And I'm sorry for my handwriting, but I hope it is okay for you. Today, I'd like to talk about the three aspects together with you. First, I'd like to share with you some status quo about China. Maybe many of you have been to China many times, even in 1 year. So I guess most of you are very familiar with China and know China well. But China has been developing so fast, so maybe I can share with you some status quo of China now. First, I want to talk a little bit about the economy in China. You may know that after 30 years, extremely and amazingly fast development in China, the economic growth rate has been slowed down since 2010 to 6.9% last year and 6.7% the first half of this year. And the new data shows that the third quarter of China's GDP growth maintained 6.7%. So in China, a new term, the new normal, has been used to describe the regular shift from the government stimulus and the exporting goods to a consumer demand-driven and service-oriented economy. And since 2015, more stringent measures have been introduced to cope with overcapacity, specifically in some sectors such as steel, iron, aluminum, and the cement and the plate, glass, etc. So the Chinese local governments and central departments are prohibited to approve more new capacity expanding projects in these sectors. And maybe you don't know that only 3 or 4 weeks ago, Chinese many primary cities and municipal government at the same time issued some very stringent policies to control the crazy surging of the real estate industry that is happening now in China. Also in 2015, the State Council unveiled the plan of Made in China 2015. It's a national strategy in China to comprehensively upgrade the Chinese industry structure away from low-end volume and labor-intensive structure towards the manufacturing driven by innovation, quality, and added value. The plan promotes high-end machine tools and robotics, energy-efficient and environment-friendly technologies, and including the biopharma and medical devices, etc. And also, it is also linked with the Germany Industry 4.0 strategy. This is about the economy status quo in China. And then I'd like to talk about the innovation and entrepreneurship in China now. Since early last year, China's State Council has issued a policy to encourage the general public to do more entrepreneurship and innovation. which is called popular entrepreneurship and mass innovation in China. By lowering the barriers and strengthening the service and encouraging the college students and teachers, scientists, and engineers to start up business, new startups, China's environment for entrepreneurship and innovation has changed a lot. There are some important figures I'd like to share with you. For the time being, China has more than 100 university scientific parks and around 100 technology business incubators, which are incubating more than 100,000 enterprises and hiring around 2 million employees, among which many are funded by the more than 1,000 investment agencies with a total capital sum of $60 billion. And another data shows that during the first half of this year, 2.6 million new startup companies were established in China. It's up around 30% year on year. And the patent application in China during the same period is about 1.5 million in the same period, the rise of around 40%. And the other thing I want to mention is, although you know China very well, but if you go to China today, it will be easy for you to see a phenomenon seen that there are a lot of innovation and entrepreneurship competitions everywhere in almost every province and municipality, the big cities. It is organized by the government. And so it is easy to make the judgment that China is now in the era, golden era of innovation and entrepreneurship. And then I'd like to talk a little bit about the One Belt and One Road. I noticed that some of my Chinese colleagues have made the presentation about the Belt and Road yesterday, so maybe you know something about it. But what I want to say is that the purpose of the establishment of the Belt and Road Initiative is the same with the establishment of Forumona Forum. It's just to aim at improving mutual learning and understanding, to facilitating the interconnectivity and achieving win-win situation. It will advance both economic cooperation and people-to-people exchanges and expand practical cooperation in culture, education, arts, and business, tourism, and of course, science and technology and innovation. So under this big framework, China Ministry of Science and Technology, also known as MOST in China, just released a plan recently on improving the cooperation on science and technology alongside the Belt and Road region countries, in which several goals and tasks was established, including to setting up the joint laboratory and technology transfer centers and technology demonstration and spreading centers. Also, we want to establish some online platform to improve the cooperation among the Belt and Road countries on innovation. And also, we want to improve the scientific parks cooperation. And talking about the areas, agriculture, energy, environment, biomedicine, medical devices, and transportation, ICT are the priorities in this plan. Second, I'd like to talk a little about ICHN. First, who we are. ICHN represents International Technology Transfer Network. As an organization located primarily in Beijing, we have a lot of branches in China, different provinces, and in other countries. We position ourselves as a linker or connector between China and other countries with regard to the innovation cooperation. And we focus on the exchange of innovative ideas and technologies and IPs. We provide both a public and large-scale service, and also we provide individual and customized service for the international cooperation on innovation. And what we have, internationally, ICHN has been playing a very important role in many multilateral and bilateral mechanisms with regard to science and technology cooperation. between China and other countries. So ITEN has good and strong connections with many departments and ministries of different countries, including US, Canada, UK, Germany, and of course, Italy. Also, we have a good connection with Korea and Israel, some Asian countries. Simultaneously, ITEN has set up regular cooperation with some major international technology transfer organizations, including Autumn from America, and ASTP from Europe, KCA from Australia, ACCT from Canada. ITEN has also around more than 400 university technology transfer offices and technology transfer companies all around the world from 40 countries as our international counterparts and partner. We have also around 100 international committee members to help us expand the cooperation opportunity. And domestically, ITEN in China has a regular connection and support the Chinese Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Experts, and the Ministry of Health, something like that. We have also good connection with the local government, Chinese local government, and companies, scientific parks, and universities to help them expand the possibility to cooperate with the international community. And how we do? ITEN, with several models, have promoted the cooperation between China and the rest of the world. We regularly organize more than 100 events every year, including conferences, competitions, forums, and seminars, something like the Verona Forum, both in China and other countries. The closest event we are now organizing is in several days, actually, starting from 24th this month. We will, together with our Italian counterparts partners, host the 7th China-Italy Innovation Week, which is very important for China-Italy innovation cooperation. Simultaneously, we will organize the first China-Italy Innovation and Entrepreneurship Competition, in which around more than 100 competitors and judges from China and Italy will show and review the competition ideas about innovation and enterprise. And at the same time, we take this as a good opportunity to combine the incubators and the scientific parks of the two countries to set up some incubator alliance. We hope through which we could streamline the information project and the companies of the two countries can cooperate better. So we also have been setting up a training system comprising 4 levels of courses, including the International Technology Transfer Junior, International Technology Transfer Professional, International Chief Technology Officer, and International Management of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, through which we hope we can train more talented people to help China and the rest part of the world to cooperate to do the international technology transfer. And so we are also raising VC and PE funds, both domestically and internationally, to invest in the international cooperation programs. And then I'd like to share some suggestions for future cooperation. A is for projects and space cooperation. Based on previous experience, the demand for international cooperation between China and other parts of the world will be very huge. So more concrete cooperative project could and should be maintained and achieved, either as cooperation on research, the joint laboratories, and as joint venture capitals for high-tech companies, etc. Meanwhile, the scientific parks incubators should reach out from different countries to set up some kind of innovation space alliance. With this kind of mechanism, we hope the innovation line could, to some degree, connect together. And B, for the joint funding and training cooperation, actions such as joining the business angels, seed capitals, and venture capitals should be taken to make easier access to fund for startups and the small and medium-sized enterprises with international cooperation demand. and a set of joint training system, also some joint academies with regard to technology transfer should be established to foster more talented who can better understand different countries' innovation status and the IP protection system, etc. And C, for online and offline cooperation, I strongly believe that the society and the technology has developing to the period that we should set up some online cooperation forum for innovation cooperation with at least the function of innovation, data mining and sequencing, and AI, automatic matchmaking, technology trends prediction, automatic translation for technology terms, and technology bidding and auction. This should be worked out to streamline the process of technology transfer and innovation cooperation. Furthermore, some offline network which could help to exchange the cooperation, just as ITEN has done in the past several years, regularly is also very important for improving the cooperation between China and other countries. So that's all I want to share with you today. And again, thanks for the organizer for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.